Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Friday the 1st, April Fool's Day, also my wedding anniversary. Been 4 years, I'm sure it's 4 years. Got this morning, got a couple things done, got in the hot tub, got that taken care of, went and got my run real fast, and from there I basically started packing the rest of the stuff up. Everything was going well. I had virtually everything packed. I had to get last bit of my running gear, tried to run first. Had to get like my charging, ports and stuff, my charging cables, which I used overnight, so I had to wait for that also as well, kind of thing. So basically we went ahead, got that all done, started loading stuff in the car, and everything I load up, I have like a pattern. This goes in, and this goes in, this goes in, this goes in, and so on and so forth. And then I was putting stuff out, staging things in the living room as I was moving things around, and then started to take the first load out of the car as I was finishing staging. And everything was going great, and then my mom's like, "Here, brought you some stuff." And I'm like, "Okay, I don't need the help, just please don't, because I got a rhythm." She's like, "Oh, I want you to bring it up." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." And then my brain somehow saw what goes in last in the car, so my brain's like, "Okay, cool, you're done." And I moved on and went on the rest of the time. We're getting ready, Karen's ready and stuff. I grabbed my drinks, grabbing stuff, and normally we get to the port like 3 hours early. It's way early, so we don't need to get that early. We gotta be early, so we're no big deal. So we take off, and probably we have an hour to spare at the most, maybe, where we would normally have wanted to leave at the latest flight. So we take off, we're just cruising along. I grabbed some of my potato chips, I'm snacking on the way down there, drinking my soda, driving along, and it's raining. And it started raining overnight, so it's raining overnight. It's raining in the morning as we're driving down. And it's just absolutely, dealing with that crap sucks. So, and I'm like, okay, it's not the end of the world, we'll make it through. So I went ahead and continued on. Didn't stop raining, it did let up, and it started raining again. I ran the rain this morning, so it's not big deal, it's just driving the rain. But sometimes if it's raining hard enough, it's hard to get there. And we come out of the rain finally, it starts raining again, it's back and forth, but in the middle of the gap where there's no rain, it dawned on me, I don't have any clothes. I packed all my running gear, and I packed my shoes, and I packed my my cigars, my headphones, and all that stuff. But all my clothes that I have hanging up, everything with a collar on it, and hanging with like slacks, my suit for a red night, all that stuff, is all hanging in my closet still, because that goes in before the last bags go in. Last bags went in. I don't think I'm done, but because my mom brought my other bags out, I didn't go get my hanging garment bag out of the closet, and immediately just like, God, shit, that sucks. I look at the map, I do the time travel real quick, and for us to drive back home and drive back down, it's putting us too close. Like, it's putting us near that cutoff time where we have, half an hour to get on the boat at most. And if you hit some traffic, you hit some shit, we're screwed. Like, we're just completely screwed. So, and it's that weird thing, like my mom was driving, my mom was willing to drive type thing. I'd be like, "Hey, jump in the truck, start heading south." And then we'll just keep calling each other. When we get close, that'll save me like an hour, hour and a half of this round trip thing. Because it's 2 hours back to my place and then 2 hours back to the port. And actually, at that point, it's 4 hours and 6 hours back total. But she could save me a good hour of that, which would make it worthwhile. But she doesn't drive, so I'm like, okay, hell with it, and just pulled in, got on the map, looked it up, found the nearest TJ Maxx, the nearest Ross, and we pulled in there. And basically, from that point, ran in as quick as we could. We were like, 25 minutes in each store, grabbed a bunch of stuff that I hope fits, and we basically threw it in the car, and we headed on down, and actually got gas in the car. That's another state. Went ahead and got gas right there. Threw it on down, hit some traffic again, hit some more rain, all the good fun stuff. We finally pull in the port, and they don't have the signs for the new Virgin port. It's brand new. It's awful. Like, they still have a tent set up for part of their stuff. So we didn't find, had to make an extra lap around, which isn't the biggest world, but it just sucks. And there's like, we don't see, normally there's hundreds of people out front here loading off stuff, but this boat has, a lot of people miss their flights. We have a handful we know personally on our Facebook group that didn't make it, but it's like 600 people. There's hard name on this boat. So it was really easy. We got parked, we got our bags dropped off, we got parked, we got checked in, showed them our pre-test and stuff. Everything's good there, or negative test, whatever you want to call it. Went ahead, got in, made it through security, everything's good to go. They made me pour out my soda. I don't understand why. Bottle was still full, my water bottle was still full, but my Yeti, the soda had to be poured out. Yeah, weird, it makes no sense. So we headed on, got on the boat, went to that boat, kind of familiar ourselves with the boat a little bit, got a little snack to eat, got back to our room. They eventually brought our bags to us, everything was good. Chilled out there, and basically just hung out. Meet some people, had a meet and greet back here, what they call the perch. I'm actually on the back of the perch right now, you can see. I believe over this shoulder is Mexico. I'm not certain like where I'm at in the ocean, but it's where we are. So we hung out here, met a few people down below at the dock actually, but on the rear of the boat, and hung out, had a good time, just being lazy. Finally pulled out of port, had to turn our phones in airplane mode, all that good fun stuff, and then chilled out, had dinner plans, had a great little meal, caught a little show. One of the shows called Never Sleep Alone. It's a great little show. So, but anyway, that was pretty much it. Finally headed to bed and called it a night. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.